So Marvel Rivals Season 2 is kicked off with a new map, Krakoa, Emma Stone, and a bunch of new team-ups. And honestly, the Season 2 is looking like it's going to be really, really nice. But I've got a couple things that I would like for them to implement into the season. So here we go. The first thing on my wish list is going to be the game modes. If any of you guys watched the dev talk, the devs really went in depth about how they want to change and adjust the game modes, because if we watched any of those past game modes we had, I'm sure you guys did not have a lot of fun playing a lot of them. The Splatoon one with Jeff the Shark. Come on, bro. All you guys did was just take Jeff's loadout and turn it into Splatoon. Let's be realistic. It got boring after like a game or two. The soccer game, that was the one I feel like was probably the most creative out of everything that they did. I thought that was dope. They gave a nice incentive for skins and money, background, sprays, dope. But the last one, Clone Rumble, again, not very creative, got kind of boring after a game or two. People would only play for the incentives. So they did talk about how they were going to try to be very intentional with these game modes and try to make them special game modes, I guess. For me, if they could make these game modes on par with Fortnite's game modes, dog. Because when Fortnite has a collab or a game mode, it's like it completely changes the way that the game is played, because they add in new concepts that the characters have not seen before. If Rivals can do that with their game and start implementing like game modes that are completely different from just typical 6v6 and all that other stuff, bro, they gonna be cooking. So if they can get those game modes down and make them addicting and fun, bro, Rivals, they are gonna be in a very, very good position. Not to mention that people's attention span and how long they're gonna be playing this game compared to last season is gonna be different. Because last season we had 2 characters per season half. This time, and it's set in stone now, we're only getting a character each month. Players are not going to be as inclined to play it as much as they were compared to like season 1, season 1.5. It's going to be a completely different vibe. And I could definitely see people getting burnout a lot quicker. So those game modes are going to have to step up a lot. Secondly, better detailed skins, man. Look, such minor like fixes. If you gonna have your fans paying $20, 25 bucks for one skin, a couple sprays and an emote, bare minimum, bro, can you like have the special effects on that character match the skin color? For example, I was saying this about the Iron Man Battle Pass skin. He had like this red dope armor and it was radiating like a red light. Freaking fire. It looks so cold. But then when you're playing in game, you're shooting out of your chest it's a blue beam. It doesn't match the colorway of the skin at all. It's a bunch of other skins in the game where the colorways are so dope and they're so sick, but the abilities of the character, they're stuck on default. So when you buy a skin, it doesn't change the ability colorway, and it just ends up not matching. And it's like, bro, like I feel like that's such a tiny fix that y'all could do. Just change the colorway. Just make it anything besides the basic, and I feel like it would make the skins so much more worth it. Also, for the unique skins in the comic books, so this is for people like Invincible Iron Man, would it be crazy for y'all to do alternate voice lines, bro? Like just special voice lines for some character, not every single skin, but the skins that y'all feel would be dope and are from special comic books, alternate voice lines for those characters would be so fire. Because that's what I'm saying, like that's why I feel like these little tweaks that they do would mean so much to fans. Especially imagine if you're an Invincible Iron Man fan who's like read that comic book and you know how he acts, and you buy the skin and he starts saying those voice lines and the way he acts in game. Like that's a magical experience for the player. Like you just gained a lifelong fan off of just that little interaction. Cause little stuff like that, it matters to the fans, bro. I promise you. So I think that'd be sick. My last thing that I want Rivals to add in is reworks, man. I think we're at a point in the game where we've played a lot of games to the point where we believe and we know for a fact there are some characters' movesets that are underappreciated. And the issue with that is there are some issues in loadouts where I feel a buff or a nerf isn't necessarily going to change how the character actually plays. For example, Namor. I think a big thing about Namor's character is his legs. The fact that he has wings on his literal legs and allows him to fly across the map, yada, yada, yada. But in Rivals, the only thing that does is it slows down his fall. all it does is it slows down his fall for a couple seconds. So I'm sitting here thinking like, dang, like Namor's a very based character too, because he's mainly range. So it's not like he has like evasives, like he can't get around the map. So I'm like, okay, what if they did a rework and they gave him like 3 dashes where he gets to fly with his wings or something? Just looking at characters' abilities, and when the new seasons come out, not just looking at buffs and nerfs, but starting to communicate with the community and think, okay, do you guys maybe, how'd you guys feel about this rework? We're thinking about changing this character's moveset. We're thinking about changing one of these skills. What do you guys think? I think that's something that's worth trying. I don't think that it'll hurt, because the Rivals community, they've been very interactive with the fans, and they tend to do what they like and what they say. So I don't think that's a crazy thing to try out, but I would like to see some differentiation inside of the movesets. Because I could tell you right now, Psylocke, Loki, Wanda, and Hela, and Sue Storm, all 5 of those characters basically all have the same evasive where they just run away and they basically disappear for like 3 seconds. All those characters, the move, it's the same thing. There's no like uniqueness to those abilities as to how it applies to the character. It just feels like a copy and paste to me. And that's why sometimes I get tired of using some characters, because there's not enough unique stuff in the character's kit. I don't know if I'm making sense. There's just not enough unique stuff in the character's kit. And it just, I don't know, it feels like underappreciated. Everybody's seen Thor Ragnarok. And you seen the way Hela was fighting in that movie, going freaking crazy. Freaking took out Thor's eye. She was wild in that movie. But then you come in Rivals and she's just throwing darts at the air. I'm like, y'all can't make her more combat based. It's like, I don't know, like, just I feel some well thought out reworks for some certain characters would go a long way for the community. But aside from that, Rivals, y'all are doing amazing. Aside from that, bro, the game is bust. The game is bust from top to, the game is fire. Like literally, those are the only problems I have. Aside from that, the game is amazing. The gameplay, the consistent maps, consistently adding missions, consistently adding events, giving characters incentives for skins through Twitch drops, through in-game events. I mean, bro, like, they're doing their thing. Like, they know what to do to keep the fans engaged. I just don't think they're doing enough. Like, I think they can do a little more to add on to it. Because if you can fix those little things that fans, like, that mean a lot to fans, that's going to increase the longevity of y'all game, bro. That's going to increase the longevity. Like, I think everybody who's played this game through the open beta to seasons 1 and 1.5, bro, like, we want to see this game thrive. But if we want to see this game thrive long term, we got to make the right picks. We got to. People love this game, and we want to see it succeed. Let me know how y'all feel, bro. Drop down in the comments what you guys think. What would you like to see with some potential reworks in season 2? And I will catch y'all on the next one.